Namaste and welcome to India's largest quiz on sports and fitness. I am Naman Jain, your host for today's episode of Fit India Quiz 2023, brought to you by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Let's take a look at the state where we are stopping by for this episode.
Sikkim, sculpted amidst the majestic Himalayas, is a masterpiece with its breathtaking landscapes, ancient traditions, and diverse communities. This small state, nestled among snow-capped peaks and adorned with verdant valleys, boasts remarkable biodiversity featuring unique orchids and elusive red pandas. Sikkim celebrates the electrifying energy of the Bumchu festival, marking the harvest with colorful costumes and dances. Sports are deeply embedded in its culture, celebrating the thrill of adventure with challenging treks like Zongri, Tholung, and Labatharum, whitewater rafting on the Teesta River, and unique local games such as their variation of Sikkim archery and Sikkimese billiards. The Palzur Stadium in Gangtok has been a significant venue for witnessing Sikkim's love for sports. The spirit of Sikkim pulsates beyond its beautiful landscapes and ancient traditions. Icons like Baicheng Bhutia and Tarandeep Rai, hailing from this state, inspire generations with their sportsmanship. And now, let us welcome the young champs from Sikkim as they engage in the ultimate test of knowledge in this episode of Fit India Quiz.
We have 4 wonderful teams from this beautiful state of Sikkim ready to compete in the final. Remember, only one team will win and go to the national final. But before starting off with the quiz, let me introduce them first. Team number 1, we have Bhumika and Minakshi from KV Gangtok. Team number 2, we have Suraj and Kongchen from JNV Pakyong. Team number 3, we have Pranam and Ayushman from Government Senior Secondary School Tadung. And team number 4, Anand and Aman from KV Singtam. All the best participants, may the best team win. Let's get started with the rules of round number 1. Get, set, go.
It's time for the first round of the quiz. Get, set, go. In this round, each team, starting with Team 1, will have an opportunity to select a topic of their choice. Remember, once a team has chosen a topic, it becomes unavailable to the other teams. After selecting your topic, a question will be displayed on the screen without any options. You can answer directly and earn 20 points. However, if you are uncertain about the answer, there's no need to worry. You can opt to view the options. Once the options are revealed, you will have 3 opportunities to choose the correct answer. If you guess it correctly on the first try, you will score an impressive 15 points. On the second attempt, you will earn 10 points, and on the final try, you will receive 5 points. You will have 25 seconds to answer a question, whether or not you choose to view the options. There are no negative marks in this round, and questions will not be passed to the other teams. This gives everyone a fair chance to excel. Let's get started, and all the best.
Teams, you need to treat this quiz as a relay race. There are 4 laps, here we have 4 rounds. You cannot slack off in any one of these. You need to rack up points everywhere. This is round number 1, get, set, go. Here are your topics. So we have local, sports in entertainment, sports history, sports books, Khelo India, and surprise. KV Gangtok will start off this quiz. What's your pick?
Sir, Khelo India.
You're going for Khelo India. Here's the question. The inaugural edition of Khelo India Youth Games were held at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium located in which city? Do you want to go for the answer or do you want the options?
Options.
Okay, here are your options. First pick for 15. Don't have much time on the clock.
Bangalore.
Not Bangalore. Next pick for plus 10.
Chennai.
Not Chennai. Last one for plus 5.
New Delhi. New Delhi.
New Delhi will get you plus 5. It's an auspicious start. 5 points to team number 1, KV Gangtok. Let's see whether the 3 other teams can get off the mark in round number 1 as well or not. So Khelo India is done. We have 5 other topics left. JNV Pakyong, what are you going for?
Sir, sports in entertainment.
Sports entertainment. Let's see whether you get entertained by this question or not. Po, the titular character in the famous 2008 animated movie, is an enthusiast of which martial art? Looking for the name of a martial art. Do you want the options? Fifteen seconds
Sir,
left.
options.
Options. Here are your options. First pick for 15. You need to be
Kung Fu.
quick.
Kung Fu.
Why do you say
Option
Kung
C.
Fu? Why do you say Kung Fu?
Because it's a Kung Fu Panda movie.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. This is the movie Kung Fu Panda. The famous character Po from the movie Kung Fu Panda had sequels released after it. Have you watched the movie Team 1? Sorry, Team 2. Team 2, have you watched the movie?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that helped you. 15 points for JNV Pakyong for saying Kung Fu Panda. And now we'll be moving on to team number 3. Two teams are already off the mark. Team 3, Sports in Entertainment is gone. Khelo India is gone. What's your pick?
Sir, sports book.
So that's it.
You're going for sports books?
Yes, sir.
Here's your question. Which Khel Ratna awardee is the author of Mind Master, Winning Lessons from a Champion's Life? The name of the book is helpful, Mind Master. Do you want options?
Yes, sir. Options.
Okay, here are your options. First pick for 15. Time is running away.
Vishwanathan Anand. Vishwanathan Anand.
Vishwanathan Anand will get you 15 points. Mind Master, the genius Anand. Also the first Khel Ratna awardee from India. What an answer, team number 3. You are also on 15. That means team 1 on 5, the rest 2 teams on 15. Team 4, can you hit the jackpot of 20 or will you also end up on 15 or lower? Let's find out. Team 4, what are you going with?
Sir, sports history.
Time to take a dive into history of sports. The question on your screen. Which sport originated in 1830 at Harrow School in London when they realized a punctured ball's impact with the wall offered more variety to the game? Punctured ball on the wall. Do you want options?
Sir, golf.
Unmute and say, do you want options, KV? Not
No, sir, golf.
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. You did not go for the options. You said golf. Golf will fetch you 0 points. KV, do you want to take a non-competitive guess for no points? Any other team can also try before we show you the options. Try for no
Squash.
points. Yes, it is squash. It is squash. A punctured ball's impact on the wall. That's indeed the racket sport, squash. You could have gone for the options and got those points. But no issues, we have still 3 rounds left in this Sikkim final. Before we move on to round number 2, the second lap, let's take a look at the scorecard. So Team 1 KV Gangtok on 5, Team 2 JNV Pakyong on 15, Government Senior Secondary School Tadung also on 15, and Team 4 KV Singtam yet to open their account. Round number 2 rules on your screen.
Welcome to the second lap. In this round, teams will pick their topics in reverse order, starting with the last team. Each question in this round will feature 6 images, out of which only 4 are correct. For every correct selection, your team will earn 5 points. However, be cautious. If you choose an incorrect option, your score for that question will reset to 0, and your turn will end there. If a team manages to select all 4 correct images, they will receive a bonus of 5 points. So when in doubt, it might be wiser to stop and secure the points you have. There is no passing of questions in this round. Each question comes with a maximum time limit of 45 seconds, so you'll need to be both quick and accurate. Good luck.
Round number 2, the second lap. Teams have got points on the board in round number 1. One team yet to open their account, but here they can either stabilize their lead or some other team can take them on. Let's see what happens. First, here is the grid of topics. We have surprise, healthy diet, yoga, sporting terms, sports business, and Commonwealth Games. We go in the reverse order. KV Singtam, who chose last in the first round, get the first pick. KV Singtam, what are you going for?
Surprise.
They are choosing surprise. Let's see if the question surprises them or not. Here's your question. List the athletes who have won a silver medal for India at the Olympics. I'm talking about an Olympic silver. KV, get started with your guesses. What's your first one? 30 seconds on the clock remain.
Sir, Ravi Kumar.
Ravi Kumar Daya, +5. Good start. Only 15 seconds left. Do you want to go for another?
Sir, Ravi Kumar.
That's correct. +5. Only 7-8 seconds left. Do you have another guess?
Sir, Sushil Kumar.
Time is over before they could say Sushil Kumar. They had 45 seconds, but they took a lot of time for the first guess and after that as well. Had they managed to say Sushil Kumar just a bit before the timer ended, they could have got 10 points. But nonetheless, 5 points for Team KV Singtam for saying Ravi Kumar Daya, who won the silver medal at Tokyo. Other teams, do you want to try non-comp? KV, you can also go. Had the timer not ended, you could have got more points for saying Sushil. So what are the last two correct answers apart from Ravi Daya and Sushil?
Vijay Kumar Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore.
Yes, well done. You won't get points, Tadung, but those are the correct answers. Vijay Kumar, Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore, Sushil Kumar and Ravi Kumar Daya are the silver medalists. Sushil Kumar has also won a bronze, which is the same as the bronze medals won by Vijender Singh in Beijing and Gagan Narang in London. That's a +5 for team number 4. Team number 3. Here's the topics once again. Surprise is done.
Healthy diet.
You're going for healthy diet? Here is the question. List the high fiber fruits that aid in digestion. I'm talking about fibrous fruits in digestion.
So, pear,
Pear will get you 5.
apricot,
Apricot will bring you back to 0. You could have stayed with those 5, but you wanted to guess more. So that's a 0 for you, Tadung. I mean, you answered correctly non-comp for the previous team's question, but that won't fetch you points. You'll end up on 0 in this question, but of course, you can take some non-competitive guesses. Had you not said apricot, what would you have gone for?
so raspberries, apples,
Yes. Apple, which one? With skin or without skin?
so
With
or without skin, sir.
with skin.
Okay, one of your members is saying with skin, one is saying without skin. I cannot accept both
So with
answers.
skin. So with skin.
With skin would have also been correct. So you went for apricot before going for these correct answers, and that's why you get a 0 in this one. Please discuss with your partner in the remaining parts of the quiz. That might actually help you in getting points and booking a place in the national final. So here are the correct answers: raspberries, banana, pear and apple with skin, not without.
Hey there! Are you guessing the answers correctly but missing out on the rewards? Here is your 12th man chance. All you need to do is open the Fit India official Instagram page and check for the first clue in the stories. Then wait for the second clue, which will be shown on your screen in the next few seconds along with a question. Your job is to call on this number and give the answer within 5 minutes and stand a chance to win exciting prizes. Here is your second clue.
Third question of this round. Healthy diet is done, surprise is done. Team number 2, JNV Pakyong. What are you going with?
So yoga.
Yoga. Let's have your question. List the parts of body that are actively involved in pranayam. 4 of these are correct. Choose wisely.
nostrils. So nostrils,
Nostrils, 5 points.
lungs,
Lungs plus 10.
diaphragm,
Diaphragm plus 15.
windpipe.
Windpipe, full house, 25 points. What a performance, team number 2. You have got all points which could be managed in this round. Not just 20 for saying 4 correct, but a bonus 5 as well. Well done. All answers correctly were given by you. Nostrils, diaphragm, windpipe and lungs. 25 points takes you to 40. You have got a sizable lead over the next best team on 15. But let's see what Team 1 can manage. Team 1, KV Gangtok.
Sir, Commonwealth Games.
You're going with Commonwealth Games. The question. List the cities which have hosted the Commonwealth Games. I'm looking for the names of the hosts.
Sir, New Delhi.
New Delhi, safest pick for 5.
Sir, Doha.
Not Doha. Qatar is not a part of Commonwealth, so that will get you back to 0. Had you not said Doha, what would have been your next best choice? Because Doha is incorrect. Try to guess for no points.
Sir, Toronto.
That would have also been the wrong answer. So either Toronto or Doha would have got you back to 0. So the correct answers are Glasgow, Cardiff, New Delhi and Auckland. Doha and Toronto have not hosted the Commonwealth Games. So with this, we are at the end of round number 2, the second lap. Time for the scoreboard. KV Gangtok on 5, JNV Pakyong leading with 40, Government Senior Secondary School Tadung on 15 and KV Singtam on 5. All teams are off the mark, getting ready for the most exciting round. Round number 3, do or die. The rules are here.
In Do or Die, we introduce buzzer questions. When you buzzer, you have 2 choices. Play it safe to earn 10 points or risk losing 10 points. Or take a risk to double the points, potentially earning 20 points or risking a loss of 20 points. If the first team to buzz in answers incorrectly, the question will be passed on to the next team on the buzzer. Before providing your answer, ensure you declare whether you are playing for the default points or opting for double points. This round can significantly impact your score, so be quick, smart, and confident.
Round number 3, do or die. This is the penultimate round. 100 points on offer. 5 questions where you can double for 20 points or give the default answer for 10 points. There is no big gap between teams. Still, anyone can make the national final. There's a lot at stake, teams. Make sure you put your best foot forward. Be quick on the buzzer. Think of Usain Bolt. Think of Michael Phelps. Think of all the fast athletes. And we will get started with question number 1 on your screen. Due to an initiative led by Tenzing Sundu Bhutia, which sport making its debut at the Tokyo Olympics 3 years ago is being utilized as a tool to steer the youth away from drug abuse? This is a very recent addition to the Olympics. You can see the clue in the board. KV Gangtok has gone for it. KV Gangtok, do you want to go for double or default?
Sir, double.
What's your answer?
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding will fetch you 20 points. This was a local Sikkim question. You can see how sports can be used to make a social impact. It can change the lives of people. And KV Gangtok, was it a guess from the board that you saw in the image, or did you already know about this fact?
Sir, I already knew about it.
You knew about it. So are you also a skateboarder or do you practice another sport?
And sir, I don't practice it, but I
You
have
watch a
tried
lot
it.
of it. Oh, you have tried skateboarding. Okay. I hope you did not fall or did not fall. Okay, so that's a brilliant 20 that takes you to 25 points. Other teams, you can see how with risk comes reward. Question number 2 on your screens now. Which sport in India is governed by the body whose logo is seen in the picture? Very helpful logo. JNV Pakyong has gone for it. Pakyong, double or default?
Ice hockey.
You did not say double, or you could have got 20 points for saying ice hockey. You should have said it before, Pakyong. You get only 10 points for saying ice hockey. Nonetheless, fantastic answer that takes you to 50 points. You have increased your lead once again. You saw that small threat coming from KV Gangtok, but we still have 3 questions in this round and 1 more round to go. Ice Hockey Association of India is absolutely correct. Hands on the buzzer. Question number 3 on your screen now. Which Olympic medalist and world champion boxer is the student of Dronacharya awardee Sandhya Gurung? Sandhya Gurung is from the state of Sikkim, another local question. KV Singtam has gone for it. KV Singtam, double or default?
So default.
What's your answer?
Mary Kom.
Mary Kom is unfortunately incorrect, so you'll get a minus 10 on this question. No other team has gone for the buzzer. Others, you can now take a non-competitive guess.
Lovelina Borelli.
Yes, it's Lovelina Borgohain of Assam who has been taught by Sandhya Gurung. She became the world champion last year and won the bronze medal at Tokyo Olympics. No teams on the positive in this question, but one team gets a minus 10. Question number 4 of Do or Die on your screen. In 1960, which title did former Pakistan President General Ayub Khan give to Milkha Singh after his race with Pakistani athlete Abdul Khalid? Pakyong has gone for it quickly. What's your answer? And double or default?
Double.
Okay. And the answer?
Flying Sikh.
Flying Sikh. That will get you 20 points. We all know that Milkha Singh is known by Flying Sikh. That's a moniker which is very famously associated with him. But this is the story associated with that nickname. Well done, Pakyong. You moved to 70 points with that brilliant double here. You are running away with this quiz, but there is still chance for comeback. Other teams, only 5 questions left. You need to act now. Last question of round number 3. Hands on the buzzer. Here it comes. Which team's inaugural Premier League victory during the 2011-12 season is the subject of the documentary 93-20? Very helpful image. An iconic moment from the last decade. 93-20. We have a very famous player on screen as well. Talking about a Premier League title victory in stupendous fashion. No one is going for it yet. I'll close the question in 5, 4, 3, 2, and no team has answered the last question. Teams, for no points, what are you guessing?
Football.
Okay, you guys should unmute. Yeah. Which sport? Tadung, you were saying something?
Football.
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 Okay, that's correct. Premier League is football. And which team? Take a guess from the colors if you watch a little bit of football. Okay, so not much fans of the Premier League here. This is Manchester City's title charge. The way in which they won the title on the 93rd minute, 20 seconds. Sergio Aguero scored that absolutely stunning goal which won them their first EPL title. So with this, we come to an end of round number 3. Only one round left, but before that, a look at the scores. So we have KV Gangtok on 25, JNV Pakyong on 70, Government Senior Secondary School Tadung on 15 and KV Singtam on -5. 4 questions, 60 points on offer, still on the buzzer, but it gets a bit tricky. Here are the rules.
In the final round, you will face questions on the buzzer. Each question will present you with a statement, and your task is to buzz in and indicate whether the statement is true or false. If you answer correctly, you'll score 10 points, but a wrong answer will cost you 10 points. Additionally, you have the option to answer a follow-up question. This allows you to gain an extra 5 points or risk losing 5 points, depending on your response. However, be aware that the follow-up question can be quite challenging, so think carefully before answering. If you choose to skip the follow-up question, the next team on the buzzer will have the chance to attempt it. Good luck and may the smartest team win.
Round number 4, the final lap to decide which team goes into the national final. We have had a fantastic 3 rounds till now, but one team has emerged in a spectacular fashion. JNV Pakyong is on 70 points and they have a sizable lead of 45 over the next team. Can they continue this lead? Because 45 is 3 correct questions. But 3 correct complete questions, because saying either true or false gets you 10, but you also need to get the follow-up question correct for 5 points. A thrilling last round awaits. Let's start with the first question. Dhoop Khel is a ball game played in the Indian state of Assam. If true, which empire saw the emergence of this game? If false, which state is the birthplace of Dhoop Khel? It's open on the buzzer. No teams have gone for it yet. 50-50 probability, true or false. Can set you back by 10 points or can take your lead to 10 points more. No buzzes yet. The teams are not taking a risk. But we have a huge gulf of scores, so someone has to go for the buzzer. Team 3, Tadung has gone for it. True or false?
Sir, true.
True, that gets you plus 10. Do you want the follow-up question? Which empire saw the emergence of this game?
No, sir.
You don't want, you're opting out. No other team on the buzzer. So we'll have to close the question. It is from Assam. Anyone to guess the empire? It's Assam, so what empire would you guess? For no points? You aren't keeping attention in the history class. Am I right? Sports seems to be your favorite subject. This is the Ahom Empire. Okay, so 10 points in this question to team number 3. To question number 2. Ranji Trophy is named after Maharaja Ranjit Singh of the Sikh Empire. If true, why is it named after him? If false, whom it is named after? Pakyong has gone for it. True or false?
Sir, it's false.
It's false, you say, and it is false. Do you want the follow-up question, whom it is named after?
No, sir.
You don't want it, you're opting out. You will get 10 points, but then we have Tadung on the buzzer. Team 3, do you want to go for the follow-up question, whom it is named after? Or do you want to opt out?
No, sir.
Few seconds.
So we want to.
Opt out.
Opt out. Okay. So question gets closed once again. Teams are not taking the risk of going for the follow-up question. That's for 5 points. If they get it, they might still be in contention. Pakyong scored 10 on this. They moved to 80. But before looking at the scoreboard, teams, do you want to take a non-com guess? This is the iconic Ranji Trophy, the domestic cricket competition. After whom is it named? Okay, so here's a little bit of trivia for you. It is named after Ranjit Singh Ji, the ruler of the princely state of Navnagar in Gujarat. He was a great cricketer, used to play in India as well as England. It's a new fact that you learned today. The penultimate question of this quiz coming up on your screen now. Taekwondo is a martial art form that originated in Japan. If true, during which Tokyo Olympics was Taekwondo introduced as an Olympic event? If false, where did it originate? KV Gangtok. True or false?
Sir, true.
You are saying it originated in Japan. That's incorrect. Anyone going for the follow-up question? Where did it originate? Because the statement is false. We have JNV Pakyong. Do you want to take the question or are you opting out?
So it's false.
Team
It's
2?
originate from.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is false. So
Korea.
do you want to take the follow-up question? You are saying
Yes, sir,
Korea,
false.
and Korea will fetch you another 5 points, takes you to 85. What an answer. The first follow-up question that was answered in this round, it did indeed originate in Korea. So the answer was false. You gave the correct follow-up answer. So scores for this question, a minus 10 to KV Gangtok and a plus 5 to JNV Pakyong. So I think it's already decided which team is going into the national final. But we have one more question left. Hands on the buzzer one last time, teams. Here it comes. Heptathlon is a combined athletics event in Olympics in which men participate. If true, what is the 8th event in heptathlon? If false, in which combined event do men participate? So JNV Pakyong have again gone for it. Looks like they want to make it a century. They are on 85 now. Is it true or false, Pakyong?
So it's false.
You are saying it's false. It is indeed false. Do you want to take the follow-up question? In which combined event do men participate?
No, sir.
You don't want to take it. KV Gangtok, do you want the follow-up question? You are next on the buzzer.
No, sir.
Opting out again. Team 3 Tadung, do you want to take it?
No, sir.
Okay, all 3 teams opting out of the follow-up question. Again, for no points. Which event is this? Heptathlon is for women and has 7 different track and field disciplines. In which combined event do men participate? Shares his name with a famous French sports company. You might often go to their shops to buy apparel of different sports or equipment.
Sir, decathlon.
Yes, decathlon is correct. Did you get it from the one hint I gave or you guessed it previously?
Sir, by guessing the company's name.
Oh, correct. So decathlon is an event. You have 10 different track and field disciplines in it. It's like the king of all athletic events because you have to go through a rigorous task. Like imagine throwing a javelin and then running and then again doing another field event. It's very insane, but of course decathletes are the toughest of the lot. With this, we come to an end of the Sikkim final. One team ensured that it was a one-sided affair and not a close-cut, thrilling one. JNV Pakyong will be happy with their performance. They'll take that momentum to the national final. All the best, JNV Pakyong, for that. Other three teams, you fought bravely. Fighting is important in sports. There are wins, there are losses. With this, we come to an end of the Sikkim final. JNV Pakyong emerging as the winners with 95 points. They missed out on the century only by 5, but they'll be happy and carry the momentum into the national final. KV Gangtok ended on 15, Government Senior Secondary School Tadung on 25, and KV Singtam on -5. It was a one-sided affair, but all teams fought bravely. This is what the essence of sports is. There are wins, there are losses, but you need to keep fighting till the end. Until next time, I am your host Naman Jain signing off. Stay fit, stay healthy. Jai Hind.